Welcome to my craft room tour. So, I'm going to try not to waffle on. I've got two big 5x5 calyxes here and here, as you can see. Billy bookcase, a 2x4 calyx, and a nice big sit-stand desk, as well as an Alex unit and a scarf trolley. So it is IKEA heavy in here. One of, if not favourite thing about the room is my card and paper storage because it's rainbow. I got these from Creations by Rod and painted them, which was a nightmare, but all done now and all good. So you can see a lot of the card that I've got is from Stampin' Up, so I've got the labels on the side to show what colour they are. This is also from Creations by Rod for my pinches, and this for my inks, which is all good. Obviously everything's starting to look a bit full, so there is still room for growth in here, but I don't know what I'm going to do when I get full on a certain thing. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. So I've got this little nail acrylic display, which I've currently got my Nuvo drops on and liquid pearls. I've got quite a lot of tonic boxes which are waiting to be used, and inside them there's lots of little testers of more Nuvo drops and things, so that once I get through those boxes and test them all out, should fill up quite quickly. These are some cards that I made and put on my blog recently. I've got my dies here and spare bits of cards and envelopes. I've got scissors and miscellaneous punches and stamps. I've got little soaps and things to use for gifts. I've got these boxes down here, a bit messy. It's like tissue paper and gifty things and extra cards sort of all along the bottom. I've got these IKEA boxes, which are quite good for storing some of the less pretty things that you have. I've got a Stampin' Up catalogues. This is an old Goulet Pens calendar, but I love the picture, so I'm keeping that even though it's from last year. Ribbon storage is a IKEA shelf, more IKEA, in rainbow order of course, which is glorious. I've got two cats which I've managed to keep away from the ribbons so far because they're not allowed in here when I'm not in here, but we'll see how that goes. I've got my bits and pieces of extra bits and calendars, post-it notes. I've made some desk calendars recently, wax melts, more boxes for ugly things. This is sewing stuff, more sewing stuff. This has actually got colouring in it because I'm a big kid. I can't open these two boxes because they've got some gifts in here. Various birthdays coming up soon. These are some of the desk calendars that I made with post-its calendars from up there, and some other storage jars. Here, oh, I didn't mention you earlier, another IKEA unit. This has got all my Stampin' Up cassette stamps in at the moment, which is filling up very quickly, but still got room to grow there. This unit is my geeky bits unit, if you like, not necessarily craft. So you can see I've got my books from film studies and uni and Kevin Smith books, various other Kevin Smith memorabilia, Buffy, Labyrinth, love Labyrinth. This is a book my friend made me for my recent hen party, which has got loads of memories in, which is really nice. And then more storagey things in those tonic boxes and stuff. These bottles were for my wedding, like those little firefly bottles. I kept these here for now, but thought they might be quite nice in the summer to use outside for barbecues and things. So I kept some of those. This is my sort of wedding box, if you like. I got married at the end of last year and I hand stoned my shoes. Try and get in on. They're very sparkly Swarovski crystals and it took a long time, like 60 hours. I also made my own invitations and saved the dates. This one there. And yeah, I also made a cape. You heard that right, and that's at the back there. And my tiara that I wore as well, which I crystalled. Some more memorabilia, Mr. and Mrs. sign from the wedding as well, obviously. More wedding stuff. Down here quickly, it's just more bits of things. So I've got my sewing machine in the bag there. I've got all my nail stuff. Not straight. In a box there, and then underneath here is mostly material and padding and bits and pieces for sewing, which I haven't been doing a lot recently. To be honest, this is my pride and joy, my fountain pen collection, with space for a few more down there. I've got a fancy bin, quite extravagant at the craft room, but it's got a little caddy in it, which is really handy. So, starting to ramble on a little bit, so try and speed up a bit. So I've just bought this arm recently that I've currently been using to hold my iPad while I watch Netflix, but in theory it will be used to do some tutorials and videos in the future. My headphones, self-explanatory. I've got my set of Tombow markers, which is quite glorious, all the colours. I've got these little, lots of IKEA shelving units. This has got all the stuff that I stoned my shoes with. I've got like all my little gems in here, card making. These are my washi tape boxes. These hanging baskets I found are really handy. I've got my stamping platform and cleaning platform in here. This is what I use to sort of put things that I'm working on, or sort of like a to-do area, holding area. There's this box of bits. This is where I've got my scraps filed away for now, from a tip from Sam Hammond Donald from Poodles. This is quite sexy. Lots of little boxes inside a bigger box for all different embellishment secret storage. Take it down here, just, you know, more boxes for things, memorabilia in those boxes, things you don't need to get to very often, storage. Down here, baby wipes, things for embossing. I've got my embossing powders, heat mats, heat tool. All of my adhesives are in there. That's where I've got pens, tissues, you know, general stuff that you need. This is my wine cube, and where I put my cup of tea and things, so that I don't have any liquids on my desk because I'm super clumsy. This is all my sort of tools. So I've got stamping boards, envelope stamping boards, trimmer, scoring board. This tonic guillotine is really good. And then I've got my big shot down there with the plates. Moving up here. This is like a fountain pen ink display area, and this desk is a roll top desk I got last year. It's got all my fountain pen stuff in it as well. So it's probably messy inside, but in here if I just show you my ink sample storage, that's quite nice. This is where the cats sit. Here they are. So this is Iris and Binks, they're Oriole Cats. So basically like Siamese, but all one colour. Binks is a modern, so he is a bit stranger looking than she is, because he's got super big flat ears and a super long tail, haven't you? Gorgeous George. So they sit in here behind me while I'm crafting, and I can sort of just spin around and see them. You see where my desk is? It's a sit stand desk from IKEA, which is really good for if your back's hurting you need to stand up. This craft mat from Tonic is really good as well. It's one of my most recent happy purchases. It's really good for gluing on and cutting on or watercolouring on. It's just dead easy to clean. And then I've got my grid paper, which is really good for stamping. Chair, obviously, so I can spin around and see my little rabbits. This is a light box that I bought recently as well. Lots of shopping recently. I've been taking pictures of my mates and desk calendars for my blog. Alex unit's just got sort of standard stuff in it, like miscellaneous pens, stapler, watercolouring pens, rulers, post-it notes, cables and computery things, silhouette stuff, saw my silhouette machine earlier, probably spied it, and my little camera, my binder and general stuff. I've got a mannequin which I've had for 18 years, looking a bit battered but still comes in handy. Used it recently and I altered my wedding dress to put straps on, so my whole never throw anything away, it's validated. I've got my Raskog trolley, which is good for, I basically pull this around, it's sat on my desk now. I can pull my trolley out, have it near me. As you can see, it's got my cubes in for stamping, it's got my cleaning spray, pens, scissors, it's got my Curious Moose stamp, some twines and things that don't really fit on the ribbon thing over there, and notepads, got it with your notepads. And then basically just have a big blank wall because I've got lots and lots of pictures currently that are at my old house, which will be coming back soon. I'm going to fill this wall with sort of geeky pop culture-y references, and also have a pin board for putting up cards that I make and receive and have around, just like a little inspo. So yep, this is my craft room. This is the first video that I've done. I'm sure when I watch it back I will be very self-conscious, but hopefully this gives you some ideas. I watched a lot of craft room videos to decide what I was doing with this. Poodles is one of the main inspirations, I've got to say, and then from watching that craft video actually got me into buying lots of Stampin' Up equipment and consumables in the first place, and I just love the matchiness because a lot of this cardstock matches exactly to the colour of this ribbon that matches exactly to the colour of this ink for the stamping, and that is just my happy, happy, happy place. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll do some more videos at another time showing you how to make some stuff. Bye!